That is awesome.
Well, I only saw Sister for a moment, and I was like, why is Sister talking in general? And I was like, oh, that's not the right color.
Oh no, that's another sister.
So Sister Stabs or whatever became Sister Fister this expansion?
No. No,
that name.
I know sister because we have the similar names, so sometimes people whisper us for each other's stuff, so we'll send it back and forth.
Run.
That's funny.
Is that the same guy as Sister Stabs?
What?
The Sister Stabs from back in Legion.
That Sister Stabs is me.
Oh, who's the rogue? There was a rogue one time.
Yeah, there was the rogue one.
That's me.
No, there was another rogue when we were in raid. You were on the tomb you're on now, and it was a rogue, but it was a sister's tomb.
So you messaged Sister Fister then?
You know, it's kind of like, I used to be in touch with the guild Arcana because I had Sister Arcana, and so I would get a lot of their mail.
I don't have a target.
Or I would have people whisper me because I thought we had similar tunes. They're like, oh, you just said that was your guild, and I was like, no.
Can't be bothered to shift click.
Entering the data vaults. This is a comprehensive collection of Titan knowledge. These discs.
Oh, stupid.
And you said yes.
I did. Actually, I squealed, and he goes, that's a yes, I guess.
Oh, man. Are you proud of your whale slavery?
No, but he said that the last person that did breakfast with Shamu blew snot all over his plate from the blowhole. I want Shamu to blow on me.
Wow, are you trying to prop up the disgusting structure that is SeaWorld?
No, but if I can touch a thingy, I will.
Don't worry about it, girl. I have your tickets. I prop it up.
That's terrible.
What are you gonna do about it?
I'm not gonna do anything. I just think SeaWorld is a terrible fucking business, dude.
And that's fine.
Well,
I want to watch the dolphins flip.
Exactly.
All
like,
right,
they're
no,
going to be open
again,
whether I
like-
support them or not, so it doesn't really matter.
Nah.
My one ticket is not going to shut them down.
Yeah, but having them at that mentality spreads that mentality. Thus, like, people will continue thinking that way and won't do anything about the business.
Good. Then I can keep watching the dolphins.
Whatever, bro.
You know what? I have worked in rescuing and saving enough damn animals that if I want to watch some sad, pathetic animal in a tank do fun flips and give me seal kisses, damn it, it's gonna happen.
And don't forget about the whale snot.
Yes. And I'm gonna have blowhole juices all over me. That was not quite right.
I don't even save
Not
animals,
quite
and I
right
don't
at all.
care.
Wow.
Oh, wait, this is my thing, isn't it? Wait, give me a second. I'm making sure everything's set up. I think this guy's just trash, so we can pull him.
Yeah.
I need to get closer.
god, you fucker.
Everyone scatter.
You didn't even get a proc, bro.
I got a proc in my heart.
Okay, so as we see, this is Vexvaz, the beautiful bug creature. The fight seems more straightforward to me. So he has 3 phases. Phase 1, he's going to cast Eye Beam on someone. That person needs to move away from the group and out, away from their allies so they don't get nailed by it. The group also wants to stack up behind the boss so that the Silithid warriors kind of come out towards them. Phase 2, we're going to move away from each other if we get the Ominous Cloud debuff, and we're going to put them in low traffic areas. Low traffic areas usually mean sides, so don't put them like in the middle of the hall.
You don't want to just put them in the door?
We could, but it depends on where we pull them. Like if we take, why is easy to, if we pull them back all the way here, that will work fine.
Can I ask a very small question?
We don't want to move into those clouds because they will spawn a Guardian of Yogg-Saron. The Guardians aren't terrible, but if we can avoid them, we might as well. And we want to interrupt and kill the Void Weaver first. Like, that's our main objective, and to keep them silenced. I believe this is the fight where you want to interrupt the Void Weaver towards the end of their cast. Because it doesn't actually stop them from doing it for a certain period. They can just go into it again. Phase 3, we're going to soak the Orbs of Corruption. It's kind of the same thing with the other boss. You don't want them to hit the ground. They explode on impact. And what it does is if you catch them before they hit the ground, they just kind of go into the air again. The Will of the Corruptor, we have to damage mind-controlled players so they can break free. And we need to save our Bloodlust for that phase. This is also the boss that cast the Void Lash. I don't know if you saw that. Prey. Prey. He's dead.
He's typed in chat.
Okay, so we're gonna try it the first time with the person taking all 3 hits and mitigating. And he also casts Surging Darkness, and he reaches this is the donut boss, so he reaches 100 energy, and he makes these circles, and they're gonna have void spots that you have to stand in. Does anyone remember Cataclysm in the Bastion of Twilight? The final boss in there, where he casts those circles. It's the same exact thing, except for the circles are going to be I believe it's a small one in the center, and then you have to move all the way out because it goes into the center, and then it turns into a donut. I would like to try doing it with the mechanic. Moving seems, the way they were moving it in the Fat Boss seemed really brutal towards melee. That was it. Bach, you had a question?
When you talked about the laser, does it like come from above you, so you just need to watch who's close to you, or does it come from the boss to you, and you need to watch who's between the two of you?
It comes, the way I understood it, it comes from the boss to the individual. Oh, it's Cthulhu. The Eye of Cthulhu appears. And so the Eye of Cthulhu appears someplace, and you have to make sure you're not targeting it through everybody. I didn't the one thing I didn't understand from this video was if the Eye of Cthulhu appears in the same place every time or if it moved.
I don't think that matters. It's just whoever gets targeted, people have to stay spread away from
Yeah,
them.
they definitely...
It doesn't go through them. It just stay like 8.
Okay.
Yeah, from Hazel's video, it looks like you get a icon over your head, and then there's an 8-yard ring around you. And when you move, it moves.
I also can't get my pills open, so...
And that's in phase 2.
Phase 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, this boss isn't fooling around, but we're gonna have better luck with it because it's scaled properly. Any more questions? Oh, I got my towel. Just a second, I got my pill open.
Did you talk about bouncing the ball thing?
I did, yeah, we gotta keep the balls in the air. It's just like, Arcanist in Nighthold. She had those balls that we had to kind of get before they exploded. It's the exact same thing. They're gonna cause too much damage and we can't handle it. So you gotta look for the debuff on the floor. That being said, I was the person who usually got those. So good luck, ranged.
Yay.
Yeah, I think you can only get one of them at a time because you then get Corruptor's Pack and then you get Mind Control.
Yeah, it, what's your shotgun?
On normal, you might be able to do a rotation, but on Heroic, you can only do one, period.
Yeah, normal it goes away, and heroic you have to die.
Do we want to give it a go? Do we have the
Yes.
cauldron for today or no?
Yes, look at me. It's somewhere in my bag.
What a boss.
Thank you.
Do I use food or are we dropping a food?
We're gonna use our own food for the first couple tries.
Okay.
I'm looking. The boss move. It's a cleave, right? So we'll need to swaps, like not stand in front when not tanking.
Yeah, it's kind of like Argus, but we're not going to turn it into the raid. You're gonna want to keep a mitigate though, because you are going to take
For the middle one.
yeah, especially for the middle one, but you are gonna take 100% less healing.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's see how bad this hurts.
sorry, I didn't fix it today. I didn't have time.
It's fine.
Work
No
was
snap.
crazy.
Does this guy even raid lead?
I don't know. Let's go the raid leader.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me send them an email.
Okay, you guys ready?
Oh, somebody feed Prey.
Yeah, I was looking for it in my bag. Sorry. I'll have it. I'll be ready.
Defensive.
I just ate that with no problem.
That looks easy.
Okay, Surge of Darkness. Get in or out.
Jump up and get down. That big
Taunt boss.
Keep up the scorpions.
I'm trying.
I'm tanking.
Out of range.
Do those have no aggro table?
Correct.
They
Right.
fixate. You can't.
Oh shit, I fucked that up.
Defensive.
Style, you might not want to
Yeah,
do that.
that's why you group up for that.
What?
What? Don't stand in front of the boss.
Sorry, we started tanking them weird.
Watch your step.
Surging Darkness. So small.
Too far away. Need to get closer. Too far away.
Taunt boss.
Taunt?
Ads.
Ads so badly. Try to split up the.
Add them back to.
Tink.
It should be death grippable on normal.
Begin.
Interrupt.
Out of range.
Going to see.
Taunt boss.
Tell him to take.
Your
Watch
turn.
your step.
Move in. Move in or out. Move out. Void Weavers.
Ads again.
Defensive. Interrupt. Interrupt.
They're also stunnable.
Need to get
Pray.
closer.
Did I not taunt?
Or is it on you? Okay.
Interrupt.
Good job, Typhus.
Taunt boss.
Keep rolling to see the edge.
Watch your step.
Surging Darkness.
Maybe less than this.
I guess now.
Yep.
This is the last phase, right?
Orb of Corruption time.
Orb.
You want to less if
Anyone see it?
Ooh.
Just hit in the middle of everybody. The range group, at least.
It's going towards the golden triangle.
Moving towards melee.
Going towards tank.
Defensive.
I guess I don't want to hit it.
It's me, it's me!
It's going to
It's
the
me,
tank
man.
now.
I'm getting mind controlled.
It's going back to melee.
It's too far away.
Kill the mind control.
I can grab
Mind
this
control.
one. This is gonna be mind controlling people.
Taunt boss. Watch your step.
Mind control, dart.
Yeah. You can also just CC him too, so you don't waste DP.
Oh, okay. This is my mistake. I totally forgot.
Well, that was easy.
Good job.
So we
Back to suck,
want
boy.
DPS to pick
Press
those
me.
up because it gives them a damage increase.
Anybody?
Right.
And you do want to break the mind control because they'll come back and start damaging again.
Yeah, that damage boost is really nice.
Thank you.
That ring that dropped.
Facility safeguards rebooting.
Woo!
I gotta trade that ring if it's an item upgrade, right? Item level upgrade. Yeah, because I don't need it.
Oh damn. That's a 30% upgrade for me.
So that was fun.
Like
Was
how
fun.
The one that was supposed to be really hot was pretty hard was pretty easy.
Now we get
The one that's
to go
supposed
back
be-
to suck, boy.
The one that's supposed to be easier was really hard for us.
Wait, Vectus is supposed to be easier?
Vectus is supposed to be
Yeah.
easier, but he hasn't scaled down to raid sizes.
Says who?
Every forum that I read and Uni found.
They have like actual numbers, or they're just like.
It does seem like really hard that everyone is like
On
having
that 50 man, I don't think you're supposed to be getting 3 debuffs off the get-go. That jump around.
No groups have had to go to 20 and 25 guys to beat it.
Just to spread out because of the quantity of the debuffs that are getting handed.
Do we want to grab?
I was gonna ask if you want to try it a couple times without them, and then grab them.
Works for me.
Yeah, but then what do you do after?
Just kick them.
You can be upfront about it. I mean.
Just need you for your body.
Yeah, just get infected.
I mean, if they're good, we could keep them too. But
Watch your step.
particularly if they're male, I'm very geared. Male users, I mean.
Oh, fuck you, I need another tank person in here. Or plateware, just me. And pray, but...
Oh, show. I got tights.
Actually, you guys did good yesterday. We're 2,321 in the world for killing Talok yesterday.
Where what?
All the boss kills we did came up blue on WoW Progress yesterday. We were in the top 2,500 guilds in the world, so.
AKA.
Yeah.
There were a lot of guilds that wiped on the elevator boss, surprisingly.
But wait, I don't get how that's an accomplishment though. It's just that we killed it on Tuesday.
I'm sorry.
No, usually guilds try to get the jump when we're first raid night and get way ahead.
Did anyone else kill out? Did all those other guilds kill out on Tuesday?
Did they attempt it on Heroic on Tuesday?
It's not that they couldn't kill it on Tuesday. Like,
did anybody else get the 30%
But a
on
bitch
Tuesday?
didn't, so guess what? We got the 2,500.
I'm pretty sure we could have downed that on Heroic, easy peasy.
Yeah, we didn't cheese it by doing the first boss on Heroic and then jumping back into regular.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
This has got that perfection. You can dispel it, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, when it's not on cooldown.
Oh, my bad. I'll help out. My bad.
I dispel whoever's taking the most damage so they don't die. Tithus is usually pretty self-resilient.
Contaminated specimen approaching. Risk of infection imminent.
Can't believe we gotta redo this trash. It's ridiculous.
POEs, baby, POEs.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
It's too far away.
These guys are so annoying.
So the last boss, I actually expected to be a problem. But I'm so proud. Everybody did what they were supposed to do, except for me. I stood in front of the boss. And of course, me bragging about Tithus, and he's laying dead over there.
So you can't dispel this one. I thought we could.
There's no curse in that one, or disease. I was just like straight up, just like AoE damage.
Inside you. Oh no, on the bridge, like whenever you're walking over this way, I dispelled Tithus in one of these.
Yeah, you can dispel that. Yeah. You can dispel that last pack we just did. There was nothing to dispel. But yes.
But yes.
On the bridge, if I'm failing, technically, generous.
I don't have a target.
Sister and the Defiler were sitting there just shooting red beams at each other.
We started it.
Need to get closer.
So we're gonna Avengers shield the boss this time?
Oh yeah.
I'm out of range.
Oh, that fool was stunned, didn't he? Oh, never mind, he didn't go in.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to target.
No.
Alright, here it goes. Hi-ya.
I need to get closer.
I can literally
That's a
just
good
pull it.
hi-ya.
need to get closer.
Oh god. Oh, I love general chat.
Yeah,
Are you looking at
that's
the
a 10
finish the
out of
first
10
one?
meme. Yeah, can this dick fit in your mouth? It's so good! I need to write it down.
Far away.
I'm just gonna make a sticky note of all the great things said in general chat from now on.
Be waiting a long time for another entry.
Nah, dude, fucking general chat's always a gold mine.
Okay, so there seemed to still be a little bit of confusion yesterday with blue and green, so we're gonna try this again. I think it's important that we at least try to get down this mechanic before we start pugging people, because when we plug people, it has to change a little bit. So hopefully we can do it like this. The blue side is your dirty side. You stay there. If you have the debuff that takes precedent over anything I'm going to say, you're going to go to the blue. Then the green is when you have stacks. Now that we're trying to do it at 4, 8, 12, you know, depending on what phase he's coming out of, it's important you stay over there unless you get the debuff. If you get the debuff, you have to go back over to blue to drop it off and then go back to green. If everybody happens to be over there and then you're the only one on blue with a debuff, or you and 2 others, or 3 others, and you're just gonna pass it back and forth, you guys need to restack on green. The other important thing to note is that you need to get these adds down. Every time that one of those adds is up, it's casting a shield that the healers have to heal through. So people not switching to the adds means that you're not getting healed. It also helps a little bit when he goes into his blood form if we spread out, because he is targeting those bolts at people, and those people can move around. But we still need to be able to get those balls. Is there any questions?
The debuff, remind us, please, what it is called.
It has a gray skull
okay.
on it,
Omega.
from what I am told. So if you have a gray skull, you're going to go over to the blue.
And if you're already at the blue, stay there, right? No matter how many
yes,
stacks
that
you've got of
Omega
the other
Vector
stuff.
Takes precedent over everything else.
And the stacks, correct me if I'm mistaken, is the icon with like
Yeah.
the red bubble, like the blood or whatever.
Awesome. I think you said something wrong there. You do move to green.
No,
depending
no,
on the
she
number of
don't.
stacks.
No, done. We're stop.
If you
Please
have
stop.
If you have Vector.
Oh,
Please.
if you have a Mega Vector.
Because
No.
it's, yes, if you only have Omega Vector, you have to move from green to blue to drop it off. I did not say anything
drop it
wrong.
off.
That is how you have to do it. Do we think we can try it? Does everyone understand?
So
Yes.
if you have Omega and you're already on blue, you stay there, even though you have more than more like eight stacks. I
You
mean,
have
that's where
to
I got
stay
confused
in
yesterday.
the blue area if you have Omega Vector. There should be no
Gotcha.
confusion on it. Omega Vector means you have to stay in blue. If there's,
Unless
because
you were the
there's going to
last
be
person.
3 debuffs that are going out.
Yeah,
So
and
if you see that you're like the last 3 and your stacks are getting kind of high, probably go over to the green group. Because the 3 of you are just going to start tossing it back and forth to each other. Do we want to give this a go? ETC, do you have a question?
Yeah.
Should get some
You have to.
Did you have a question?
No.
Okay.
Can we get new fort and int?
Is everybody starting on blue or are we
Why would we
splitting
split
it up? I'm asking, that's why. I'm not asking if we are, that's all. Just never thought there was more people up.
And switch to ads. It's the priority.
Consume us!
Ad.
Stack high. Kill ads. Taunt boss.
Pestilence spreads.
Ad.
Kill ads. Stack high.
Ad.
Taunt loss. Stack high.
Liquefy. And add.
Phase change. Kill ads.
I need to get closer. I don't have a target.
I got.
Here, Doug, let me take that off you.
Ripe for infection.
I got it back. Rinse, repeat. Add.
Kill ads. Taunt boss.
Add.
Pestilence spreads.
Kill ads. Stack high.
Getting a lot of absorbs.
Pestilence
Yes.
Absorbs are from the ads, right?
Correct.
Taunt
Oh,
boss.
They're all three together right now.
I've just taken back up.
Phase change. Kill ads.
away from me with that nastiness. Go infect somebody else.
I get wisdom.
Oh, you did give it to me.
I got it.
It's too far away.
Sorry, I'm readjusting.
Stack high.
Gilead.
Killads.
Blue and green probably need to readjust your range.
Taunt boss.
I see a healer on blue. Is there a reason you're staying away from everyone else? But you should be staying away from
Because I have 15 stacks.
Just throw it up to your res.
Keep going.
I guess.
Killads. Taunt boss.
I tried to grab Uni. I don't know if I hit her.
Stack high.
Oh.
One.
Phase change. Killads.
Oh, it's because I use so much fucking runic power.
Fatal strain. Contagion successful.
Hey, you guys ready for some trash? Or do we just walk all the way around?
I mean, all the way is subjective since
It's
it's equal
equidistant
distance,
either
yeah.
way.
Is any of the right one over here?
No, we're going to the middle of the back side.
Back up, don't pull more.
Yeah, it's gonna be wiped for 4 people.
Run. Run.
Need to get closer.
So at this point, I felt like we did that a lot better. Do we think it's just a numbers game?
Run.
I think, if since you're asking for opinion, that people that have low debuffs need to try and pay attention towards the end of the fight when people have high stacks and try and take it, like stand next to the people that have the icons over their head.
I agree. There are some people with like 4 and 5 stacks when everyone else had like over 10.
I don't think anybody alive had 4 stacks because I had 4 and I was dead for most of that fight. But there were definitely people with like 7 and people with 16.
I'm not sure how quickly
It
people
went down
were
a
on
lot
the
quicker
edge.
than yesterday, but it did start to slow down once people died.
Yet still you lick the boots of kings.
Oh, well, my log's bugged, so hopefully everything's still running and I can get it out of there.
What if we all use an augment rune for this attempt since we kind of have it down?
Was anyone else running logs tonight?
No.
My
you want me to
stuff is
start
being a
on?
little bit buggy, like it just caused my program to crash.
That debuffs the beast.
So can I... Every time I seem to tank a plague bomb, I end up dying. And I don't think that that should be happening, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Do you have a mitigate?
Wait, what's killing you?
Plague bomb.
The red circles?
Yeah, in phase 2.
It does do damage.
I know it's killing me.
Right, and it increases with stacks, so if you don't have a mitigate, just don't take it.
Well,
Like, I can
have...
take it with 50%. Style can take it with cloak and take no damage. Tanks can take it and take no damage, essentially, because they have active mitigates. Like, that's what I was saying last poll, you could have let me take it.
Okay, I think I have my logs straightened out, but I don't know if I can save the other boss. If you only took one, did you use your mitigate during it?
No.
Plague Bomb does shadow damage, so it shouldn't be affected by the stacks.
I didn't use anything to mitigate it, but that's what I'm trying to ask, is does it do that much damage that I shouldn't be taking it unless I have a mitigate active?
Did you die from a tick afterwards and just out of range from healers? Because I know I was like looking and I couldn't hear you. Because it says it's only...
That's not right.
27,000 and then 10,000 after that.
So...
Just a matter of make the life easier on your healers, right?
Vectis,
If you
yeah,
can
Plague
mitigate
Bomb
it,
was
you
just
should be
linked.
taking it.
It launches for... hits for... 27,000. And then it's 9,000, yeah, ticking damage.
And then 9,000 after.
When you died, you were just out of range for me.
Okay.
That's just a healing
There's
intensive
also
fight.
a lot of healing.
And I'm not blaming anybody. I just want to know, like, if I'm doing something wrong, then I'd like to fix it. If it was just a thing where I was out of range of the healers, then that's just what it was. So, but I will make sure I'm popping a mitigate if I'm taking one.
I honestly get hit by the blood streaks, so I'm just trying to tunnel and not get hit by them. And missing on some of my healing, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm actively hunting for them, generally the ones in the back of the room.
No, it's just for some reason
Oh,
only
hey, the flash thing's
recognizing me in the group for now.
That's weird.
That was a lot better. We got him down pretty far.
Fresh house! Pestilence!
Stack high.
Heads up.
Collapse.
Need to get closer. I don't have cards.
Taunt boss.
Add.
Get the eye.
Kill ads. Stack.
I was really good on that one.
Add.
Taunt boss. Kill ads. Taunt boss.
Add.
Phase change. Kill ads.
That ad still needs to go down. Thank you.
I got the backpack.
Add.
Kill ads. Taunt boss. Kill ads. Stack high.
Add.
Add.
Taunt boss. Kill ads. Stack high.
Level 5.
3, 2.
Add.
Phase change.
Add.
Kill ads.
I need a target. Out of range.
Add.
Everybody back on blue. Add.
Stack high. Kill ads.
Ripe for infection.
Taunt boss.
Grab it.
Add.
Kill ads. Stack high.
I already used one.
We have 2 B reses.
Yeah, we got 2.
Add.
Need to get
Taunt kill ads. Taunt boss.
Go, go, go.
You got one, yeah. Yeah, I'm about to. I got it.
Add.
Oh, come on.
Kill ads.
Add.
Just for fun.
So many guys fucking go up.
There's one at the end. Gonna pray.
Watch the bomb.
I got the back. I got.
Target you.
I gotta pass this to someone.
Where?
Get him.
We're good. It's a kid.
Back to blue.
I'm gonna.
Oh, you're crazy.
If you're at 16, you can go to green.
Just focus him.
Especially you.
Focus him.
Or 19, yeah.
Add.
He did. Good night, suckable.
Good job.
And we got him down.
Nice.
I'm so very
No
Oh,
pugs.
cutscene! Shut, bitches! Did I just say shut up? I thought I said shut up.
Right before the cutscene. Sorry.
There ain't no vocals.
Oh, well, that was it.
Reorigination drive restored.
That's
Vault
right.
access.
Stairs.
So right before the cutscene, I clicked on the roll, and like right then it showed the AP. Like I got AP, so like I was disappointed.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't tell what it
That
was,
just
so I knew
rolled
it didn't
my
get
body.
here. So like, oh.
Congrats.
Good job, healers.
It was.
Guys.
Yeah.
Everyone was just really focusing at.
So what was different that time?
We had a little bit more mana to make it to the end. Oh god, I'm fixing to pull stuff.
You reading the book?
No, I was excited. I was looking at my mana and I was like, oh, I still have some mana left.
All I could do at the
That's
end
enough.
was spam shields. That's all I had mana for.
I will be
Yeah, I didn't have a
honest,
whole
I
lot
was
of
trying to
anything
get
going
blocked
for
back
me
up,
either.
but accidentally clicked the wrong mage because Box DPS was through the roof.
When you guys hit this, alright, when you guys hit this on heroic, would it be more
No.
advantageous to do it with 4 healers?
Because you're gonna run into the issue with the ads.
That'd make it longer.
I mean, that's my opinion.
Yeah, it'd make it longer.
Plus,
You-
that bonus damage stacks too high if you last too long, so it kind of has a built-in
This
in range.
is all.
Are we doing Zelda?
Who has? This is all. Who has my absolute
Zelda?
favorite mechanic ever? Yeah, euthanasia.
Uh-oh.
Running off the edge.
God damn it!
Wow, you
Did
see
you
that
say
Avenger shield?
euthanasia?
That was crazy.
I won't lie, I didn't like
Everybody
study
says
this fight
that
super hard because I
every
didn't
single
actually think we
raid.
were gonna get here.
I really wish you would stop using your shield.
Oh boy.
It's a wipe.
Oh,
Telling me it's not a good way to pull?
That's a good way.
Go to the
Yeah, I
left.
don't think
Why are you going
jumping's
to the
a
right?
night.
No, there is no stairs.
Actually, can't you just
There's
go
3
straight
stairs
down right there?
unless you want to add an extra trash bowl.
Um,
Oh, there isn't one from the front. My bad.
I'll go to the back here.
We still in a fight?
Well, we have the team split up, so I'm just going to the back. Yeah, I was like, I don't have.
You know me, just
sneaky sneak.
tiptoeing through.
Yeah, just because not everybody died.
Right, we're going to the back.
Technically
He's
speaking, I should be able to sneak by.
He's a spotted bitch. I'm still mad. Why could I not ride your Jaguar for him? I moved you into my party so I could do it.
I think because we weren't in party at the time. I don't know.
Get off your high horse.
I didn't get to horse marijuana tonight.
And onto your lower Jaguar.
I just cut the polo. Now there's a hole where once was a logo.
Oh, are you one of those Nike burners too?
No, I'm not gonna fucking boycott Nike over fucking Colin Kaepernick. Stupid ass people. The same people that are boycotting Nike wear like those ugly ass white Nikes that like are complete dad shoes. And I'm like, oh man, they're taking our rights.
Why the football man won't stand up?
Yeah, bro, I hate
What's
it.
pulling these?
Knockbacks was me the first time.
I couldn't get the Blood Weaver, so
The second time it didn't seem like anyone was even over there.
Should we pull these onto the stairs next time?
Also, Goldie's pet and Jesus Beamer's
Some
totem,
dogs
for
are
some
walking
reason
over and pulling
just
stuff.
pulled another group.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
gonna
eat
pull them
every
all.
booty I see in the most PG way. God, I love it. I would just wait because they're still coming for you. Probably vanish and shit.
How did people live last time?
I feigned death.
So
I
Val
was never there
survived
healing.
due to incompetence.
I was not incompetent. Like laziness.
Can everyone who lived move us on the
go to
other
this one
left-hand side?
Yeah, majority wins on this one. Ooh, we can read here
My
too.
stuff just broke.
I figured might as well. I was down to 60%.
Are we still in combat?
Looks like it.
That's not bad.
Or there's just an angry ad somewhere.
Grr, angry ad.
These are my angry eyes.
Pools of blood spawning under me periodically.
Are you ready for this general gem? Twitch.tv, clitoral rampage, family-friendly stream,
Hit me.
Christian viewers only. So good.
Nice.
10 out of 10.
Oh, watch the knockback.
Ah, I know,
Oh,
I
yeah,
saw the
same
tweet.
guys
honey.
protesting Nike were those Nikes. It's perfect. It's very accurate.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, get rid! Oh, I didn't kick you off.
I'll just put it this way. If you are against what they're doing or don't agree with it, you don't acknowledge them and
That's how
continue to
That's how I dealt with Casey.
give them the attention that they're
Don't
seeking.
pull
You just
those.
ignore them. Yeah.
Dude, you know how smart Nike is, though? Like, for Nike to, like, do something with him, because they realize, like, no publicity is bad publicity. Like, whoever gave them that idea is a genius. Should get a fat bonus.
Keeping them down here is fine. The issue was the
Keeping them
blood
down
pressure
here,
going
pulling them back
forward.
up onto
I don't
the
understand
stairs.
what's wrong with your guys' pets. That makes me nervous. Yeah, look at it.
My pet?
There it goes.
That's Styles' pet.
What is
Stop,
it?
fuck your pet.
That's a trinket pet.
Yeah.
And then it
pet's-
died.
My pet is on passive. He is only going where I tell him to.
Good boy, good boy.
Yeah.
You know who else is passive? According to Green, men who eat soy.
Hey, that's just true, dude. If you eat too much soy, you're gonna grow some titties.
No, that'll
Gotta
keep
get
you
the
home.
protein supplements off InfoWars.
Gotta get the brain powder.
Yep, you gotta move the hose.
Can I do AFK for 3 minutes? Thank you.
I'm so excited for this boss.
It's too far away.
So those blood pools fear if you stand in them. That's what's happening to the pets.
They should probably fix that.
I'll drop temperature next time.
They're dumb pets. They should move.
I almost pulled the exact opposite. I thought we
dumb
just agreed
people
to stop playing
like
with the Vendor
myself.
Shield.
That's what you wanted.
You stated to stop playing with a vendor shield.
Shields don't pull people, people do.
Well, I mean, the group,
Yeah, the
though,
group that was
it
literally
really-
right next to it.
I guess, yeah, it could have jumped to another group. That's crazy. Yeah, they used to
I
have
think they would
logic in
have
the
a
shield,
boss
though,
that would
like it
scale
wouldn't
down
do
for
something
15
like that.
people. Shit happens.
But isn't that like the same argument of Tichondrius? That's what I'm not understanding. Right, like Tichondrius had the same argument in Nighthold where they were like, oh, well, Tichondrius scales better with more people because then you spread the plague.
Oh.
That was
It's like, that I understand. You get me? Like, and if you have more people, right, you keep the stacks all lower throughout. I could understand that scaling, but number-wise, I don't understand what they did wrong.
What do you mean, like, you don't
Yeah,
understand
said
what they
not to
did
sell
wrong?
that
Like,
or
why
like
is
that.
this such a bigger thing? Because...
No, I'm saying, like, I don't understand what they mistuned. Because, like, yesterday I didn't think there were that many issues with the boss. I just thought we were
there's
failing
not
mechanics.
enough room. I was gonna actually do this side where there is no path.
Wait,
Where
path.
with the less people, that ramps up quicker, like way
left
too
side's
quick.
Yeah, and that's what I'm
Tichondrius is a
saying. It's
little
like the
different.
same argument that was made for Tichondrius
Because it
back
wasn't a
in Nighthold.
permanent buff. It wasn't a permanent stacking buff, right?
Yeah, but wasn't it that, like, you took more people into
You
Tichondrius
could. It
so
was
that,
more of a
like,
chance you didn't have to
you
deal
could
with
spread
them.
the stacks better or
But
whatever
at the end
fuck.
of the day, it wasn't a permanent stacking buff. Like, it wasn't a major mechanic that you had to eat. We had no problem with Tichondrius with 15 people.
No, I remember for a while, like in Heroic, we thought about it, like just bringing in more people. And then we just did the same shit, just downed it at
Give me a
15.
second.
I remember all the good times of progression. Mistress was my favorite.
Oh, I want to run back and
Pull the
forth
right
100
side.
times. I'm slow with DK.
Yeah, that's right there.
Nike should sign Manbull.
Yeah, this amount of trash is gonna get old by the time we've been in here. Like,
I mean, I've been in here
months.
for 5 minutes. I'm already over it.
Weeks.
I don't think it's that bad.
Incoming.
Need to get closer.
It's like such a small amount of trash compared to like any expansion before this, though.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's really not that much trash.
Maybe it just gets all in one room, so it's mentally obnoxious.
Not actually
Yes.
like,
I mean,
going anywhere. You need the like scrolling background.
Yep.
I have one thing to say.
That
Molten
was
Core.
40 people though wailing on that shit.
Much more attractive.
Still took just
It was tuned for 40 people though.
But the respawning.
Got me a chance
That
of
too.
BOEs in there.
Jesus. Well, that's all you got here. BOE land.
Before I explain this last, we're gonna take a break so I can go get my Pop-Tarts.
Sounds good.
Sounds like I'm gonna watch the video.
I have grip, just leave with the blood guy.
The two of you together, it sounds like talking to one of my dogs and telling them not to do something.
No.
Need to get closer.
Yeah.
Need a target.
Don't do it. Don't you do it. That's our last bowl. Don't you do it.
I do that with my dog.
No, nobody.
No. It's Frisky Dingo.
Nobody watches Frisky Dingo.
Is that something I should be watching?
It's just me. Oh, well, it was only 2 seasons, but it's one of those things where if you like Archer, you'll like this, but it's way weirder. A lot of the same voices too.
Why am I marked?
Congrats, Jesus.
Yes, indeed.
Isn't that your second one? Didn't you get one yesterday?
Yes, he did.
There's a lot dropping.
Well, no, that was a
Everyone
roll
from
that he
Raft
got
to
yesterday.
Forge. That poor
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was late.
I got one yesterday. Everyone's gonna get one but ETZ because he said they don't exist.
I already got mine.
That's all I hear anymore is boo-hoo, poor Jesus.
No, he said boo-hoo
Because
for
he's
Jesus.
a bigamist?
Boo!
Not boo-hoo, that bigamist.
Oh.
I assume we want to get out.
He's not going to get
He's
anything 'cause he's a
anti-Semitic.
bigamist.
Come on, man. No, I'm not.
Does it bother you when I say that?
That's a bad meme. I'm gonna go
You
get
don't
me a
want
white
black
Jewish
Israelite,
girl.
I'll tell you
Go
that
get me a
one.
nice chap.
Alive. I saw him die by my father's hand.
They'll kick
No,
your
that's just an
ass.
Israelite.
Multiple
I can get into
times.
the black Israelites at a later date.
It does not matter.
Okay,
how you return.
so break.
My knife will send him back.
Okay.
Let's go watch the video.
I would appreciate it if you didn't spit on me. Especially spits up, he gets kicked.
So we're all spitting on Sister?
Was I late? I get held verbally hostage by my mother. Okay, is everyone here? Let's do a ready check. Sorry. ETC, are you there? Bach, why are you asking about male models?
But why male models?
I don't get it. Been a really long time.
You never watched Zoolander?
Yeah, I identify a lot with Will Ferrell's character. When he's just, yeah, like that. I kept probably like explaining some things. When he was like, "It's the same face. Am I taking crazy pills here?" And it slowly deteriorates too. I invented the keyboard tie. BTC, you're back? That's not nice.
Yeah,
somebody else
Mrs. Bach was calling.
Oh, come on, bro.
Hey, Bach, you gonna spell steal the Minion of Zool thing again?
Sure.
Do it.
I think these guys have it, right?
They do. They have the same one. Kills the target when removed.
Okay, I'll do it.
Are we ready?
Do it for the vine.
So, Zal is a multi-phase boss. Phase 1, we're going to want to spread out a little bit. I'm sorry. No, we're going to want to clump together. We're going to get a debuff called Dark Revelation. Dark Revelation needs to be taken to the blue or green. As far away from the middle as you can, because it does damage based on distance. The minions of Zool, the minions of Zool are kind of why I'm glad we have a lot of blood elves and 2 priests. So the minions of Zool can be killed by ranged players, and they should probably be targeted at the start just so we can see how things go. But if you don't have it, if you're a blood elf, please put Arcane Torrent on your bar, And please make sure if you're a priest that you have Mass Dispel ready, because they can be Mass Dispelled and Arcane Torrented to death one hit. Yeah. Yeah, it takes the debuff away, so
Cool.
of course Alliance is already
Finally,
bitching
you're used
about
to it.
that. And Call of Blood is
Fuck a lot.
the Zol will kind of form allies out of nothingness, and we need to make sure we get them down. Those take a priority. And then there is going to be a Blood Hexer who casts Blood Shard. Blood Shard is very dangerous because it goes immediately to the lowest health player. And so if someone is like low health and they get hit by a Blood Shard, they're gonna be dead. It's not random. And then an Ichor will form from the Blood Hexers, and that's going to try to make its way towards Zol and heal him. So those also need to be damaged. And we need to kill the Krogs before they hit 100%, or they're going to cast Engorged Burst. And yeah, that hurts pretty badly. Phase 2, we're not, I need DPS to make sure they're never in front of Zol. He will have a cast called Rupturing Blood, and that is going to make you, it's a cone that comes out in front of him. It's going to deal damage, and then it's going to give you a debuff, and when that debuff expires, it's going to leave a massive pool of blood. It's going to be pretty big. And in theory, that is going to go on tanks, and tanks are going to start creating a circle around the room. In the video, the tanks were able to stack it with some spot healing. I don't know if that is still going to be possible. So you're going to want to make sure that you are avoiding all of that. Death Wish is also going to come out, and that is my favorite mechanic in the whole entire world. So Death Wish can be Death Wish can be, it's so funny though. Death Wish can be dispelled. So you don't want to instantly do it because it causes a explosion, and it is reduced by range, and it also creates the minions of Zol that will need to be taken care of. So the farther away they are, the better. If you don't catch the person in time, they will just walk off the edge of the platform, and that's beautiful. So that's going to be really reliant on the healers kind of taking it away at the right time. And that's it. Those are his phases. I know they want us to bring the ads as close to the as low as possible for a lot of cleave damage. The tanks, we just have to be careful that the Blood Hexer isn't spawning a pool of blood. Yeah, the other big thing that has to be taken care of. So Blood Hexers can be hard CC'd. They can be frozen, they can be dazed, confused, blinded. Why that's important is if a Blood Hexer ever stands next to another Blood Hexer, they will start healing everybody in the area for a large amount of their health. So there is a point where two Blood Hexers may be out at the same time. One needs to be CC'd and the other one needs to be DPS'd immediately. The other tank can't take the Blood Hexer because if they do, she'll spawn the blood, and that will heal Zol. The Crusher for the tanks, well. We just need to face those away from people because it will do a cleave. And we need to move it away from the Zol and any other adds because it will do a throwing pulse, and that will increase the damage that Zol does and the minions do. That will increase the damage that he does and the minions do by 50% for 40 seconds, and it can stack. Yeah, it's when they hit 100. Yeah, Blood Hexers we already went through. Bloodthirsty Krogs, they do get a Hungering Maw passive, and when they deal damage, they'll heal for 200% of the damage dealt. So we have to use defenses on those. And we already talked about Rupturing Blood. And everything else is kind of on heals. Anything else? Any questions? Krogs are tankable, yes. That's why I just said we have to use a defensive.
Are the Krogs tankable?
Yes.
Okay. And
so for this first big pull, it's gonna you're gonna want to get the Blood Hexer down. You're gonna want to get the Crusher down, and then the Krogs. That's how.
Since the...
Give me a second. Get the Crusher down first, since it does that big damage dealer. If a blood spawns out the Blood Hexer, we need to make sure we get it pretty hit fast. You want to cleave as much as possible.
So do we focus fire or AoE?
Make sure you're, cleaving the right, if you're cleaving, make sure it's on the Crusher as your main thing. What'd you say?
Did you want to tank Zol?
You can take Zol, I'll take the other stuff.
Did you want to tank Zol or me?
I'll throw up dancing.
I'll try and grab the dogs off the bat.
Yeah. What do you mean all ads won't be together?
I'll try and keep him around the center, I guess. Well, sometimes the Blood Hexer and the Crusher are going to be away from Zol, like whenever they get up to 100.
Yeah, you can't just AoE. You have to focus fire certain ads because certain ads will be tanked away from the boss.
The Crusher doesn't need to be moved until it starts getting up to 100%. And the kind of the same thing with the Blood Hexer.
Okay.
Yeah, well, he was saying that you're instantly gonna take those away, so you have to
That's what I said, right?
them. The answer is no, you don't really have to. They will eventually have to be pulled away. Do you at least want to give it a go?
Yes. Okay. That's why we're here.
Check flasks.
Oh, snap.
I just used mine.
Did we use our second one already? No.
Yes.
There we go.
I literally announced I was getting a Pop-Tart.
What are you eating? Are you eating a Pop-Tart? That doesn't sound like a Pop-Tart.
Strawberry milkshake.
Oh.
Brings all the boys to the yard.
Uh-huh.
Come, fools! I've already seen your end.
Too far away. Out of range.
Oh, he gained health way quicker than I thought.
I need to get closer. Out of range. It's too far away.
No.
Could be that dispel, right?
No.
No? Hmm. Puppies.
Yo, Dart, you don't have to do that because me and Meg can just like go back and forth with the fast spell.
It's up to you. I figured I'd save
Pressure.
your cooldown.
What does it do for everyone, or just one of them?
CC the other blood hack.
Mine hits all 4.
Didn't know. Well, that's light enough. We need.
Get CC1, please.
Someone keeps hitting him.
Too far away.
Got it.
CC.
Other one's dead.
Get the Ichor. Get the Ichor.
Does she gain energy while she is CC? Blood came out.
You gotta pick up those Krogs.
I'm out of range.
Arise, my chosen. Through blood, we shall conquer.
Oh, that's bad.
Guys, this Crusher is going down extremely slow.
Rise from my blood to crush the weak.
Blood. Get the blood.
Doesn't look like I can move them.
Feed upon the unfaithful.
It's too far away.
It's over. Yeah, might as well.
Jump off.
Don't release. But yeah, you can all jump off. I threw Val of heroes. Weehaw!
That was fun. Ooh, damage done increased.
It's a lot of ads, and people stopped getting them.
So that's a lot of ads.
Yeah, that is.
Don't release.
Oh, my bad. They really need to make the respawn on one of the ramps. It's just a jerk move.
As well, I mean, it definitely helps if people with the Krogwas on them are running towards the tanks. Or at least clustering them to just make it easier to cleave.
Does anybody have food with mastery?
I got the 55 one.
So it's my understanding that the
Yeah,
blood
after I
hexers are
started
always
pulling
on
it, I
top,
realized how
right?
easy it was to navigate the Crusher. So get the Blood Hexers, then the Crusher, then the Krogs. Hexers do, and then you don't want them.
Yeah,
too
because they
close to
spawn
each
the
other.
bloods, right?
Hexers do, yeah.
Yeah, then yeah, fuck that. They should
One
die
thing
first
I did
and just
notice
avoid
is
bloods
if you notice that there is
because it takes them a while
Hexer
before
and
they
it's
can
just wandering
cast it.
around and no tanks near it, you probably should not keep attacking that one. I can't mark them because, you know, they come out at the same time and I gotta pull one. Like, if one is not being tanked and standing by itself and is
Sorry, come
CC'd,
again?
you probably shouldn't keep attacking that one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wanna give it another go? Dark
Nah.
tank.
See ya, good night.
Okay, kill order is the
Good
blood,
luck.
Could we-
the hexer.
Could we go over the
Crusher,
kill order real quick?
frog.
Okay, perfect.
Well, so I said blood.
But also the little blood thingies.
The blood,
Oh, that's
the
what you
blood
said. The blood.
hexer,
Sorry, I got
the
confused
crusher,
by blood
the
hexer.
krog. I think Prey can mostly pick those up, and you guys can cleave them, it seemed like. Yeah.
With that Avenger shield.
We've come for a full circle.
It goes like up the ramp and hits some other mob.
It's the right side trash we didn't clear.
Come, fools! I've already seen your end.
Out of range.
I don't know if I'm tanking Zol. It looks like he's just casting stuff now.
I need to get closer. I need the target. Out of range.
The power of Gahun will be your doom.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
Arise, my chosen.
Out of range.
Blood. We shall.
Oh, I just spelled too fast.
I need to get closer.
Blood hexer.
CC it.
Two of them.
From my blood.
Too far away.
There's another one in the back. She is not staying CC.
Blood hexer.
Crush her up.
Killing the
Yeah, you
crusher
get
or
that.
the other blood hexer?
We should kill the blood hexer before another one spawns.
The power of Gahun will be your doom.
Blood.
Oh, fuck.
Closer.
Arise, my chosen. Through blood, we shall conquer.
Prey, can you pick up these krogs or no?
Yeah.
Another hexer.
CCing it.
Pick one.
Well, we've got 2 CC'd now, so
It's too far away.
just so you guys know.
Crusher.
Do the one by the crusher. Get the Icar.
need to get closer. Out of range. It's too far away.
Get the other Hexer.
Get the other Hexer.
We shall conquer. Need to get
Blood.
out of range.
New Hexer up.
Yeah, we gotta
We're
switch
wiping
to
anywhere.
other
It has
Hexers
to be.
faster.
I don't think anyone's supposed to
Yeah.
tank Zol.
You're supposed to take the Krogs near him just for the cleave, but you're not really tanking him in this phase.
My bad.
Do you want to give like a DPS assist just so they can mark like hexers that we're going to focus on or something?
Well, I'm taking the guy over by the Hexers.
I mean, it
when
should
we
be
see
like
them,
the tank choosing the Hexers, right?
But I can't.
Sure.
Could
But
we
if-
maybe
there's no diminishing
assign a
return.
couple people to CC? Because sometimes we're getting like 3 CCs at once. No, I mean, but like a
Goldie,
lot of
can you
people are
CC?
casting CCs on it
Bot,
at
can
the
you
same
back her
time,
up?
so it's more efficient if just one person does it.
So don't hit the one that's trapped.
Okay.
Okay.
Please.
Do they spawn on those?
I don't have like the order you have to go
icons?
through. I can't memorize it right off the bat.
I'm just saying, like, do we want to give, like, instead of saying Goldie and
No, I
like,
don't.
back her up, do you want to assign like one person to like blue
They
and one person?
they'll
to
have like
green?
a consistent pattern, but it's
Just
gonna be
like
too
just all
hectic to
over
do
there.
that.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, with the Crusher, I'm trying to take it near them, but I also can't pull him near her when he's about to go off. Him?
How important is the threat? Like, is he though?
Yeah, he increases everyone's damage by 40%.
Oh, okay, I see.
And
Because he does
that
the
doesn't seem like a
throwing
lot,
pulse.
but then the Krog start healing for 240%, and then she starts hitting.
Yeah.
And then the Krogs explode when they get to 100%.
So now we'll have a second tank for the ads, though, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
we're taking Zool.
I'm gonna hang out around the green area. Try and cover that side.
So as soon as the first Hexer is down, who's going to be killed near the Crusher, the second tank can grab the second Hexer. And, like, that seems to
Okay,
be our
let's
issue,
try
is
that,
killing
sorry.
the second Hexer quick.
What? Sorry, I thought the point was to tank the Krogs on Zool so he got cleave damage so he could get pushed into the next phase quicker.
I think that's true, but the Blood Hexers are more
I mean,
important.
even if the...
That just seems to be what's happening.
I mean, do they have to be tanked though? They only cast.
The Hexers don't really need to be tanked as long you just interrupt their spell and then destroy
Yeah,
the
and
bloods.
then they can also be CC'd and we're stunning them. So I mean, it should really be Praise picking up the Krogwas and then Scott's just doing the big guy.
Yep.
I mean, I don't really think if we're CCing one when there's two out, we should be fine as all DPS between silencing and just getting it down quick enough. Plus, like, its bolt's really not that bad, right? It's like 30k, but if you're topped off and you're the lowest person, that's nothing. So it's like you just have to interrupt when the person targeted is low.
Now you're doing it by choice. Yeah, nah, not low enough.
No, I'm serious though. I mean, if you have target of target on, just look at the person, and if they're really low health, you should be silencing. If not, save your silence.
Well, I mean, that's the only thing we need to interrupt, so I mean, should be able to interrupt it with all the people.
Right. Again, I'm just saying, like,
I'm ready.
I know. I'm just saying. I really don't think that would be an issue, but
Yeah, we're gonna have an extra tank this time.
Everything is as I have foreseen. It's too far away. I need to get closer. I don't have a target.
I'm gonna be hanging around green side.
Out of range.
I would probably hang towards the middle because they spawn half and half.
Upon the unfaithful, the power of Gahul will be your doom. Arise, my chosen, through blood.
Do you guys see him spawning?
I need to get closer.
Yep.
Get the blood pool.
There was 2 that went out, so I'm a little confused.
Okay.
Far away.
Get the other
One
hexer.
with the 2 crocs.
there's no big admin.
Get the blood.
Second hexer.
The power of Gahul will be your doom.
Fuck. It's my fault.
Arise, my chosen. Through blood, we shall conquer.
I'll take the blame for that wave.
Blood hexer's up.
Rise from my blood to crush the weak. Brethren, the power of Gahul
Yeah.
will be your doom.
I
We wiping it
really need the Krogs to be picked up.
I throw out a few rows. We go cheap.
Weak.
Yeah, but I can't. The
Oh, I mean, I picked up
problem
4
is
on the one
the
side,
Krogs,
there's
like,
2 on your side. where
Nobody's
the blood
really
hexer's
focusing
at.
on me because they're getting the blood hexer down, so we just had 2 Krogs explode. And you couldn't have picked up 4 at one time because there's only 4 that come out. So if 2 spawned on me, there's 4 that spawn. There's not 6. There's only 4 that spawn at a
Yeah, there's
time.
definitely 4 that spawn. I mean 6 total. Okay. Yeah, I'll do better at picking them up more. If they're targeting the blood hex, though, the cleave should be right there on those crocs.
Well, here's a question. I'm not trying to
I think
call
people were
out. Whip,
DPSing
did you
both blood
cast out
hexers at the same time.
trap? Please don't. We just had a huge discussion about that.
Yep.
Because then I said, please don't hit the one with the frost trap, so then everybody didn't hit any of them.
Yeah, I literally just went to one and broke it because nobody hit him.
So we're kind of aiming for usually doing the one on the left side, and as we're staring
What do
right
you mean
now,
blood
unless
next
they
to
have
it?
blood next to it, just so it doesn't break. Is that about right? If we're CCing one of the blood hexers, but a blood spawns next to it and people
You
attack
want
that
to
blood,
attack the
they're
blood
likely
hexer
to
that's
break the
frozen as soon as
CC
the other
on the
blood
blood
hexer's
hexer that's
down.
right next to it.
And the other blood hexer is getting killed so quickly that they're not spawning out blood.
No, I know.
So I mean, by the time we get over there, they probably have spawned a blood, and that should be broken at that time anyways. Yeah.
I thought they had to cast the blood out.
They do. I don't think they can
Yeah, I mean,
spawn the
just
bloods
redo
while
the
they're
CC.
CC'd.
I think what's happening
Yeah, if anything,
with the
just
blood
make
is
sure the
people are
CC
breaking
doesn't
it, and then
drop.
she instantly
Just,
casts
like,
it. I think
reapply
she
draft or
continues to
sheet,
gather
whatever.
energy even when she's frozen.
Okay, but in
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense.
Whatever
but in
one
any case, we're kind of
Goldie
aiming
CCs.
to have priority on CCing the one on the left. Is that okay?
I'm not doing it. Whip is taking over, so whichever one he chooses.
Whichever one Goldie CCs. This isn't up for debate. Whip, don't cast one out. Goldie, cast
Okay.
yours. I have to turn off the stupid general chat at this point.
Come, fools! I've already seen your end!
Out of range. I need a target.
Four crocs spawning.
Upon the unfaithful, the power of Gahul
It's four.
will be your doom!
Too far away.
Or is it 6?
Arise,
Blood hexers are spawning.
blood! We shall conquer!
Get the other one.
Rise from my blood to crush the weak!
I got the crusher. It's literally the only thing I got.
I'll get the crusher. Okay.
Come, brethren! Feed upon the unfaithful!
I need to get closer.
The power of Gahul will be your doom!
Krog's just got the buff.
Rise, my chosen! Through blood, we shall conquer!
Yeah, Bach, you're
Blood
running away
hexers.
from me.
They were off me.
Don't have a target.
Get the Hexer.
Put down stuns on him.
Blood Hexer.
Crush the weak.
Killads.
Brethren, feed upon the unfaithful. The power of Gohu
Need to get closer.
will be your doom.
Iker.
The Krogs are getting close.
Yep.
Out of range. Too far away.
Arise, my trees.
Need to get closer.
Blood, we shall conquer.
Hexer.
Need a target.
Killads.
Brethren,
Hexer.
feed upon the unfaithful.
Krogs.
From my blood, the power of Gohoon
Other Hexer.
will be your doom.
I'm out of range.
Weak, just as I predicted.
Get these down.
Arise, my chosen. Through blood, we shall conquer.
That's over.
Weak, just as I predicted.
Do you want me to try to do the Krogs instead?
The power of Gohoon, weak, just as I predicted.
Sure. I mean, yeah, you're right. It's only 4. What was causing it is there's just so many up already. So I thought it was 6.
I need a moment. I am super nauseated.
I had at least 8 up at one point.
I just want to say to everybody, I'm very sorry that I used my angry voice with you. I just got a little frustrated and I let it get to me.
I think you
Sorry.
need to work on that angry voice.
I like it.
I didn't know you were angry. I'm sorry you're angry.
No, I'm not
Ah, she was like-
anymore.
He was like, fuck that shit, that's my job. He wants to take it away, fine.
No, that's not what it
I
was.
just
I'm kidding, I'm
think
kidding.
the DKs have a slightly better like AoE.
Yeah, sister,
collection.
can we trade? We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, they kind of nerfed the shit out of that, and then your hammer too.
Yeah, Avenger shit sucks. Well, they did, but yeah, I mean,
You don't really need to
yeah,
mitigate the
changing
crushers.
it up
It's the
would be
Krogs
good.
you need to mitigate.
I can probably mitigate a lot of this pressure. So.
And you don't mitigate the Krogs for any other reason than they do their own healing.
Leech.
I think I saw a
There
couple
was a
people
point where they.
AoEing
So what had
the
happened
puppies
was
when the blood
they
hexers were out.
kind of
We need to eventually.
weren't picked up quick enough, and so they got attached to people who were DPSing the Crusher, and then they got a 40% increase to their health. And so they just started healing too much. Well, I can death grip them and
Yeah, I was trying to chase them down, but
yeah. So once they hit 100%, they explode, and that's why people start.
yeah, I'm
They also
stunning them
like
too, guys.
almost gonna explode.
Keep.
So, sorry. Quick question about the kill order. I know it's Blood Hexer,
No,
Crusher,
we're not.
Krogs.
We're not going to get
but
into that.
Should
If people who switched did the right thing, if
Should
you
it
do
also
not
needs to be
promote it,
put
you
in
have to
another
stick to the kill
priority.
order. It's going to confuse too many people in the raid.
I do have to say though, it does seem a little hard to like kill the Krogs on your own. Like even though they do have low health, I was trying and it was probably like wasted in all honesty. So I probably do. I would have to ask for someone to help, but in that case, it's like I could have killed Hexer and gone back. Yeah, exactly. It's like I should have gone Hexer, killed Hexer, and gone back anyway. So it's like
in
it doesn't
my
make a
blood
difference.
boils.
Requires
so
like someone else to also notice with me, sort of thing.
And I'll keep Dancing Rune Weapon on cooldown for that.
Yeah, we'll see. We just pull. Yeah, I'm sure we just do it a couple of times and see what it boils down to.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Uni.
Said she was feeling nauseous before she AFK'd.
That was making me sick.
Okay.
I don't get why it's so big.
Mm.
It's like horns just get like these
That's
huge
what she
amounts.
said.
And they look stupid on them. Horns themselves look so cool, but everything about them, like gear and mounts, just dumb.
That's the frustrating thing about them for sure.
I like how some gear looks on them though.
Ooh, yeah, you
The one
guys
that
suck.
it's like a cow, like a real cow neck guard.
Wait,
or
we need
whatever.
fortitude. Okay, there we go.
Right. I can't pull him off you at this point.
I'm crazy, my bad. I forgot.
Okay, here we go.
It's all you. Sorry.
60.
You say about like 50% you start running out? Okay.
If you get a Krog on you, come hang out with me.
Okay.
Oh, that wasn't right. Oh, that was awesome.
Whip, I need you to...
That's fine. Get the other one.
Oh no, forget it, sorry.
I already did, sorry.
Oh, okay. No, that's good, thank you. Mine was off.
Crushed her.
Nice.
I need the target. Out of range.
Arise, my chosen. Through blood, we shall conquer. Rise from my blood to crush the weak. The power of Gahul will be your doom. Come, brethren, feed upon the unfaithful.
Whoever has the Earth Elemental out, fuck you.
Nice spray.
Ah.
Arise, my chosen, through blood.
Get that last card. I won't be able to do anything about it. Thank you.
Sorry.
Blood Hexers.
Rise from my blood to
Killers.
brethren. Feed upon the unfaithful. The power of Gahun will be your doom.
Where's she going?
Towards Bach. She likes him. That's Mrs. Bach.
I like him big.
Get that Crusher.
Snoo snoo.
You're gonna climb her like a tree.
Spirit is willing, but the flesh is.
Let's just, yeah. Squishy. Spongy.
Arise, my chosen.
The Bloods are coming up.
Blood, we shall conquer. The power of Gahun will be your doom. Rise from my blood to crush the weak.
Crusher.
Feed upon the unfaithful.
Oh, my bad. Got him. Crazy Avenger shield.
The power of Gahun. Arise, my chosen. Through blood, we shall conquer.
Whip, you gotta pick one.
Got the one bubble.
Oh no, you don't.
Damage one bubble.
You got it.
Rise from my blood to crush the weak.
I need to get closer.
Not today. Dem stuns.
Yeet.
Will be your doom.
Crusher.
Arise, my chosen. Brethren, feed upon the unfaithful.
I don't have a target.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of. Do the blood hexers first.
Flows through my veins. Tremble before my power. Weak, just as I predicted.
Now.
When do we get up?
I need help.
Witness your end.
Pray, you should take Zol.
Oh, Titus.
Titus, no!
Oh, fuck, Tofu. Sorry, Tofu. Missed you.
Stack high.
Yep, coming.
It's too far away. Just as I predicted.
Okay, this is our fault against James.
Oh my god, save me!
Taunt boss.
Yeah, it's already done.
Need to get closer.
Do you want me to just save the beat res? Okay.
Jump.
Yeah, I need to heal her death first. Please!
Just as I predicted.
Thanks, you.
Dead.
Oh my god, no! That's really funny looking.
You need, yeah. You gotta get that guy off me. I couldn't do anything.
Much better though.
I couldn't dispel. I had no mana.
Oh, we are releasing.
I know people are doing their best, but there is starting to be a discrepancy from the top to the bottom.
Yeah, if you have AoE spec, just make sure you're going that. Like, don't worry single target.
Are you sure? I mean, single target's kind of important for priority targets.
Yeah, but it's more about cleaving. Like, if you can cleave all the ads down and then get back onto him, that's better than being single target, being no use to the ads, and then... You get me?
Yeah, I mean, I just don't want people, like, just padding the meters and not killing the hexers and stuff, you know?
Or the Krugs.
Hey man, you can't pad meters without killing them.
What?
You're not gonna pad meters using AoE if they die. Like, you'll have a burst and then you'll drop down.
Oh, sorry about that, Primal. I was just like, why am I losing aggro to these all of a sudden? And then the thing started going off, and I was like, oh god, an Earth Totem.
Nah, it's all good. It's a DPS cooldown, so I wasn't thinking about fuck up the ads.
What? That shit does damage now? I thought that shit just used to, like, tank and, like, taunt.
No, in fact, I have shoulders that, like, make me use it.
Holy shit. Fucking Blizzard.
I'm so sorry
like,
about your
past
shoulders.
Last X back, it did, like, very,
I just
very
need you to
little,
not
but,
use it for that.
It's like an actual DPS cooldown to use. Yeah, I need some new ones.
I mean, it was nailing them, but the issue was only that it started to drag them over to the guy and the Crusher, and so they got the buffs. I was like, why do you people take these out then?
Crusher.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be much more careful about that.
Okay, so me and Prey have found our niche. We just gotta get that tank swap down.
For this first one, they all die pretty quickly if we just keep them. Like
Yeah, but why?
Pulse almost gets off.
I don't
feel
want
like
to chance
because
it.
we're dragging him away on this first
They could
one.
probably wait until 75%, but what happens if it goes off?
Okay. I just mean for the first one, every other one I'm fine with it being dragged away.
I always
Just
play it
these
safe.
first ones die so quickly. But if you want to play it safe, I'm fine.
I mean, we're not a mythic guild. We're not gonna min
We
max
got
here.
we got to the next phase doing it like this.
Sure.
Did I already do a ready check? I hope everyone's here.
Nope.
Everything is as I have foreseen!
Yeah, that should have been my reasoning. Y'all just DPS faster and I won't pull it out. That's what she said? That's what he said?
Yeah, somebody said it.
Upon the unfaithful! Need to get closer. The power of Ga'Hoole will be your doom! Arise, my chosen. Through blood, we shall conquer! Out of range. Rise from my blood to crush the weak!
Krog's kind of gonna go down soon.
The power of Ga'Hoole will be your doom!
Oof, that was almost my fault.
We got one Krog over here. Yeah.
Blood, we shall conquer!
Hexors.
Hexors coming up.
Rise from my blood to crush the weak!
Commands. I don't have target.
The power of Ga'Hoole will be your doom!
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Oh, lag.
Arise, my chosen. Through blood, we shall conquer.
Commands.
Brethren, the power of Ga'Hoole will be your doom! Rise from my blood to crush the weak!
When you walk among the Black Forest, you will see.
Arise, my chosen. Through blood, we shall conquer. The power of Ga'Hoole will be your God. Brethren, feed upon the unfaithful. Rise from my blood to crush the weak.
Come on. I'm about to pull it out.
Arise, my chosen. Through blood, we shall conquer. Come, brethren. Phase 2. Tremble before my
About now.
When you want me to taunt?
Witness your end and despair.
I type this.
Wait, what just happened there?
You never have to.
Thank you.
I'm dead.
I got him.
Witness your end and despair.
Take him off.
Stack high.
Oh.
You need to get closer.
You never had a future.
Yep.
Out of range.
We're trapped now.
Witness your end and despair. Weak, just as I predicted.
Ow. 19% though.
Need to get closer.
Not getting better.
I guess it just seems like we're getting railed right there, huh?
Check out the debuff.
You witness your end and despair.
Can healers like get through that or no?
Accept this offering of
That was pretty out of nowhere at the end.
Because that's the.
I was in before the second phase.
Okay. That's the thing. I think we're not meeting the check. Because like for that many stacks to be going out isn't meant to be happening, you know. Like I think that's like the the fight's version of a soft enrage that like you can try and get through, but
Definitely did better with the ads that time around, so we'll see if we can tighten it up.
actually, yeah, he was only 10 energy away from finishing to give us full stacks of it. Meaning, like, he almost went into he almost went into stage 2 before we got him to 40% health.
The last pull, I had 22.
Last time we had 25 stacks, so yeah.
No, we had 19. I'm saying this pull, we had 23. The one prior, we had 19.
I only had 20 this time around, and I had 25 last time.
Okay, yeah, because okay. Yeah. Staying up too long in phase 1. So, yes, the corrupted blood is every 5
Do we get there
energy zones
faster by
passively
DPSing the
generated over
boss
the
more?
course of phase 1. So the faster you DPS the boss, the less trouble that will give.
Right.
Yeah, and he didn't get, like, any bloods from the Hexers is the thing either. Because those are going down in time. I'm trying. I think I'm the only one.
What if we keep like the strongest melee AoE,
DPZ,
like
I
doing
think he's already
Krogs
doing
more
that.
often, so he cleaves the boss more often?
I mean,
Drop an earthquake on him.
yeah, like I'm already doing as much as I can because I'm already leaving bleeds on him the entire time.
Bach, I think you're saying full time though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but then you're not getting my damage
No,
on.
that's the worst thing you
Crusher,
can do is less
Blood
on that
Hexers.
because we're gonna get
I know,
damage.
but if we need more damage on the
We're
boss,
still gonna have those
then
bloods at the
where
end
else are we
that
gonna
we're gonna
get
have to contend with.
No, yeah. Yeah, we're barely getting to the blood.
I was talking about the blood.
So
Someone
if
said
you
let's
now have
phase
to
one.
deal with the blood every single time the Hexer comes
I don't
out,
think that's the best
that's
idea.
now an extra add we're dealing with that we weren't dealing with before.
Because we're still gonna have like the idea is to like we're gonna have to power through that blood. That blood's gonna
Why is that
hurt
bad?
really bad at the end, and the healers kind of need like there'll be less blood. It is kind of true, but they're gonna probably need that oomph at the end to get him through it, so they don't completely. And they were already kind of Yeah, there's a there's a debuff on you called Corrupted Blood. Yeah.
We're not talking about the
It means the
drops on the
corrupted
floor.
blood.
Okay, give me a second here. Sorry.
Flasks are about to expire, by the way. I'm just saying, re-up flasks.
Corrupted. If you don't lust in
You get
phase 2,
less
you're gonna
stacks.
die to what's dropping on the floor. Like the corrupted blood is an issue of damage at the end, but what you're lusting for at the end is rupturing blood. Like that big puddle on the floor that collapsed us last time. That's worse than the corrupted blood. It's just a matter of we need more output overall in phase 1 onto Zool. But that comes again with just like overall more output to ads.
So there'd be more room, but I died, and so if you die with the dot, then you just drop it like right where you're at. So me and sister dropped ours at the same time. That's the first round. So we were taking less damage from whatever's accumulating in the first stage, and the healers had a little bit more room to keep us up, then maybe there wouldn't have been, like there would have been probably half those dots, because sister died as well, right? Me and sister died. So those were 2 extra dots that were dropped. Blood pools, whatever. No? Does that make sense?
No.
Alright.
I understand.
I'll just say no.
Right.
Because again, right, like if we're struggling to get through phase 1, which isn't where the damage check comes in, using lust to get through that is gonna fuck
Our
us when it comes to doing
issue.
the damage
Okay,
check.
I'm not gonna be mean. Our issue right now is DPS.
But was
We have
Like
to
this
people that
damage
are-
that we're
issue at the
missing
end,
is
or
just
was there
get
healing
beat up
issue at the end?
Look.
Well, that's a healing issue due to a lack of DPS.
Well, so at the end, like us dying, was it because we weren't
It's not
DPS enough at the
going
end,
to
or
fix
what?
that problem. You need to save that lust for the second phase.
Yeah, so lusting in the first stage would.
I understand people
decrease
want to try to power through the first phase because it's going to give us less blood, but that we're going to have the issue then of dropping off those pools. We're going to run out of space.
Yeah, like it comes down to like we're essentially just missing overall damage. Like if we lust in phase 1, what we're missing is not going to just appear in phase 2 because
No, I
we got
understand.
through phase
Yeah,
1
it's just
quicker, you know?
that
The healers
what
aren't
he's
going to have
saying is
that
I was
much
just
extra.
trying to survive.
we're still gonna have a
That's all I
DPS
was
check at the end that we're not gonna make. So I just need people to try to like hone in right now, and we're gonna give this another go.
Okay.
I used to be able to check that. Give me a second.
People are using 2 combat potions per pull, right?
Yeah, this will probably be our last.
I mean, either way,
pull,
it's like
and then I'm gonna,
14 minutes to the end, so it's just a matter of polling and seeing where we go.
This is a good job, though, guys. This is fun.
Yeah, I was thinking we'd be stuck on Vectus all night.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Come, fools! I've already seen your end! Feed upon the unfaithful! The power of Gahul will be your doom! Arise, my chosen! Through blood, we shall conquer!
Stuns stop them from healing here, so less DPS you have to do.
Blood Hexer.
My blood to crush the weak! Come, Redwing! The power of Gahul will be your doom!
Now she's jumping around.
Arise, my chosen! Through blood, we shall conquer! Rise from my blood to crush the weak! Come, brethren! The power of Gahul will be your doom!
It's too far away.
Nice catch.
from my blood to crush the weak.
I need to get closer.
Krogs need to go down.
It's too far away.
Working on it.
No.
Uh-oh.
Should have lost?
I'm throwing out a battle rose so we can just try one more time after this.
I need to get closer.
Rise from my blood to crush the weak.
With each thread,
Don't release.
Accept this offering of blood.
Thank you.
Oh, what is that?
Since we just only have one time for one more, can we try something really quick? I don't know how well it'll work, but my thinking is instead of leaving Krogs up for so long and risking it, it's like kind of moving as like a unit group to group. So it's like if the Krogs spawn first, they should be dead before we move on to the Hexer sort of thing.
Anyways.
Is that what we did the time before last?
Yeah, you get what I mean. Like, you're killing them as clusters, essentially. It's like, oh, Krogs came out, kill those before you move to the Hexers. Now kill the Hexers, now move to Crusher, whatever. Instead of kind of just, like, having a kill order that's forcing us to run around and lose DPS a bit more.
But then we need
Because there
two
is a little bit of time.
Hexers, right?
Yeah, that's fine. We have more than enough.
Yeah,
or if anything, you let them free cast. I mean, it's not too much damage, but yeah, we have enough CC to get them both. And again, Crusher, you're just pulling out to the edge anyway if he gets to 100, so he doesn't fucking matter that much.
The Krogs haven't really been a problem, though, have
but
they?
we didn't get the
But
first.
it's a loss of
second
DPS.
group down by the time the third group came up, so I had 6 on me.
Yeah, it comes down to like all the running around does lead to lost DPS. So it's like if you take the Krogs, DPS Zul, cleave them all down, move on to Hexers, then move back, grab the Crusher, cleave Zul. It's better than, oh, we're cleaving the Krogs, oh, we didn't kill them, fuck it, run to the Hexers, oh shit, run back, kill the Krogs, oh shit, run the Crusher. Like it's a loss of DPS of running in circles, you get me?
So you want
like that's my thinking. I could be fucking wrong. I'm just saying let's try it because we have 5 minutes.
So you want to try a kill rotation instead of a kill order?
Basically, like whatever comes out first, kill that shit. Like already in the beginning, we're killing it so fast. Like obviously, there's a priority, right? If the Bloods come out, we kill the fucking Bloods. But otherwise, it's like Hexers can do their shit. The Crusher can get pulled out to the corner, but again, they shouldn't be happening if we're killing them as they come out. Instead of, again, oh shit, 3 Krogs are left, we're now moving to 2 Hexers coming back.
Yeah, I didn't
if we
realize
just
they were doing that.
That's what I'm saying, like they're staying alive after the Krogs are coming out first before the Hexers. So if you just kill the Krogs, then go to Hexers, it's better, I think. Again, could be wrong, let's just try it.
Lello.
What'd you do? Put horns on
you
an Amish
mount
child?
that yak.
Well, I don't mean
my
to
God.
be this person, but we could talk about the
So
dead
I hit a
Amish
deer
later.
this evening.
Oh no!
Are you and or your car okay?
Yes, please, because I don't feel good and I'm ready for bed.
Okay.
You're lucky to be alive.
Come, fools! I've already seen your end.
No. Look what you just did to everybody.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I can't?
No, don't do that.
No.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
This puts the minions there.
Rocks quickly.
Out of range.
Blood Hexer.
Sorry, concentrate down. Sorry.
Rise from my blood to crush the weak.
I need to get closer. It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Brethren,
Pressure.
feed upon the unfaithful. The power of Gahul will be your doom.
Far away.
Thanks, Uni.
Arise, my chosen. Through blood,
Need to get closer.
we shall conquer.
Out of range.
Rise from my blood to crush the weak.
Rocks.
Hexer 1.
I need to get closer.
Brethren, the power of Gahul will
Two
be
hexers.
your doom.
Beverly Crusher, then the Krogs. Yeah.
Just kill Krogs really quick.
Drag him on top of one of the
They're really
bugs.
low.
I'm bringing
One
him
on the
back.
left.
Now I'm
Cleave.
The power of Gahul.
Start moving.
Rise from my blood.
Good job, healer.
Crush the weak.
Too far away.
Arise, my chosen. Through blood, we shall conquer. The power of Gahul will be your doom. Come, brethren, feed upon the unfaithful. Rise from my blood to crush the weak.
too far away. Out of range.
The power of Gahul will be your doom.
Move that crush.
I need to get closer.
Arise, my chosen. Come, brethren. Feed upon the unfaithful.
Hexers before Krog.
Second Hexer got broken.
Oh, I was dragging him over here.
Stuns on the Krogs.
Out of range.
The power of Gahul will be your doom.
Need to get closer.
Oh, that hurt.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's my fault.
Nope, that's not good.
Arise, my chosen.
The worst person that could hit?
Oh,
Yeah.
It only hit the boss, right?
Out of range.
Yeah. Yeah. Only the boss. Sorry, trying to pull a Kreetha. Did I sound Bostonian?
Nope.
Got Hexer up still.
But it was still funny.
No.
Hexer.
Yep.
It's too late.
Other one.
You want me to taunt?
Makes you feel better, so it's prey.
Oh, I'm dead. Goodbye, world.
Still a lot of Corrupted Blood, I think. Yeah.
You never had a future.
We're at 19.
Witness your end and despair.
So I do think
Just as I predicted.
as long as we don't give the boss the throwing pulse, that we could probably shift the rotation to Hexer Krogs Crusher.
Sorry about the ice block thing. I did it once before and it worked fine, so I assumed it worked.
I did it before too.
It didn't.
You can do it at range. Like if you run to
It
the
worked
edge
fine
and do
just
it, it's
because we dispelled it super fast.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 12:35.
We're done.